Welcome back, everybody, to the GOONCAST. And I am here with a special guest today, the Sip Master himself. You know him as the one and only Lexon. He's the Thresh main himself in League of Legends.
He's our number
to prove it.
Number one fan.
He's our number one fan.
Gives us the best criticisms.
Yeah.
Don't demand.
Yeah. He made sure he demands our episodes. Like, oh, when is it?
It's got to be perfect.
He listened to it like right away, almost. I feel like, and he give us good feedback.
Good feedback. Yeah,
we appreciate you.
We
Was your last episode yesterday?
We uploaded it yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Because that was one with Raymond, right?
Yeah, that was one with Raymond.
Yeah. I watched like half of it and then I fell asleep.
That means our episode is good.
That means it's good.
You know?
Yeah, no. I watched it like 3 a.m.
Oh,
that's
no,
why.
what the?
Yeah. Because like daylight savings, I was like, oh shit, it's 1 or is it 2? I was back to 1. All right.
I got more time.
Yeah, daylight saving. Yeah. Yeah, he was on before, or one of our most popular episodes, right?
Second most popular.
Second most popular.
Second? Who's first?
Simon.
Simon overtook you, man.
Anime episode.
You have to do the hate gal face.
Yeah,
that's why.
I think that's why our episode popped off.
Yeah,
Like in all platforms too, Spotify, YouTube. Like that 2 weeks, it just spiked for some reason.
Yeah. Then it went back down.
Yeah, it went back down again.
But you know,
Your audience are weebs.
we gotta advertise to weebs now.
Yeah.
This is the way.
Yeah.
But anyways, how have you guys been? How has your week been? Or weeks, I guess.
Let's start with Lexon. I feel like he has the
Wanna
most
start
thing
But
to
I always
talk
have
about.
hella shit to talk about. Fuck. I'm always hella tired. Let's see.
You went to EDC,
Yeah,
right?
I got back from EDC like, what, 2 weeks ago now? 2 weeks ago now. And then I'm still recovering. It's been
Still recovering?
Dude,
Really?
okay, think about it like this, okay? This is how I really put it down. Vegas, I went for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Came back Tuesday. I went for like 5 days, 5 full days.
Well, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah. And then 3 of those days were basically non-sleep. I didn't sleep at all.
How you kept awake?
How did your body feel?
You don't
Honestly, are you just like numb as fuck to things, or
So basically, my when I got back, I was just like, so when I was there, I didn't feel anything. I was just like, whatever, blah blah. And then when I got back, that's when everything kind of hit me at once. I was like, all right, I'm back. You're dead, out, gone. Don't do anything, because I think everything just hit me at once. So I was like, fuck. Okay.
did you actually go to work though? Oh, you did.
Yeah,
huh?
I did. I did.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, so
you
I
still
came
went to
back
work
on Tuesday night at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I went to work the next day at like 5:30 p.m. So I had some time, but I went to work the next day. And then I went through my whole shift. I was like, I'm going to die here. And then the very next day after that, I took a half day. I was like, I am not doing this anymore. I'm going home. I'm out.
I feel you.
Out of all of us, like Lexon he popped his cherry, if you will, on EDC. Out of with all of us,
You guys were
none of
supposed
us
to go.
went yet. Well, we were supposed to go like
Yeah,
We're supposed to go last year.
No, this year. Fuck that shit.
So you got us right when we
When we do go, right?
next year.
See, my thing is that it's not for the weak-hearted.
It's okay, buddy. I could be your drinking buddy.
It's not even just about the drinking. It's being there for
Ever, right? Like a long
ever. So,
time,
like,
yeah.
let's say we usually got there like 8 o'clock. I didn't leave till 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Every
that makes sense.
all
Yeah,
days. That's almost 10 hours a day of raving, and it's not just
It's a full-time job.
Yeah, it's not just like, hey, 2 hours. Like, you know how we go to raves now? It's like openers are like, what, 2 hours, 3 hours,
Yeah,
4 hours,
yeah.
and then you're just like, all right,
and we're tired too
Yeah,
already.
and then you're already tired.
Yeah.
This is nonstop from beginning to end, no stop, because you gotta race from one stage to another, because you gotta catch everyone. You gotta go everywhere, because you don't want to waste time. You gotta keep going.
I want to say like I am mentally prepared because I really wanted to go, and I've heard stories.
That's
Now I heard stories about you, but I wouldn't say though I'm like physically like
That's
once
why,
I get there I will do my best to not be a drag to anybody. But I feel like I could.
That's
I
why
could
we
be
gotta
okay.
do cardio, man.
Yeah.
Gotta work on our stamina.
Yeah, it's a lot of stamina. It's a lot of just, oh shit, like you gotta stand for 10 hours, no sit. Well, you can sit if you want to miss someone, but you really don't want to. You want to get like the full ass experience. So I'm like, all right, we gotta keep going. And I died during the third day, and then
I heard a lot of people on the third day they either just like not go or just sit down.
A lot of people sold them just because they couldn't handle it, and I was just like, I was one of those. I was like, fuck, dude, I can't do this. I'm getting too old for this shit. And then I took like 6 cans of Red Bull, and I was like, all right, let's go. I'm ready.
Who was the best out of everyone? Most memorable?
The best was Martin Garrix. I love that.
Dude, I want to see Martin Garrix.
Martin
Garrix is super good.
Yeah. His type of live sets are so good. The most surprising, I told you, but DJ Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh yeah, Shaquille O'Neal.
Fuck, dude, that shit goes hard. Yeah, he released a set online on SoundCloud. I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
And then go to the gym and listen to that stuff. Oof. It goes hard.
And then I heard like Zed was really good too. Surprisingly,
a
was
lot
it different?
It was a lot different than before. I didn't get to watch all of it, but it was a good amount of different. A lot of people did the whole Squid Game mix up.
Yeah. You think the Squid Game stuff, hop on the trend. That's smart. You expect that.
But I mean, this is like most artists is like big first festival since like
forever.
Yeah. So it's like it's time to show off what we've been working on.
And it's like, show them something new. You can't be like, I've had this saved up for since last year, or like since 2 years ago. Now I'm releasing now. No, they gotta be like,
this is new.
I made it for now.
Yeah, and if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
Was it hella packed? Because I know there's still a lot of people selling the tickets and all that.
Yeah. It was not as packed as I imagined it to be. There's so much space.
Yeah, there's probably more packed next year, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
There's so much space between me and the person in front of me that I had my own little dance circle, and that's where I was staying at. And I was like, I like this. And it's like, there's hella people. Like, you see it, you look around, you're like, holy shit, that's a lot of people. But then you keep looking forward, you're just like, oh, look, an empty space. So you go over there and you're just chilling.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
But yeah, that's good.
But it's probably because it was October and it was colder. So
I feel like next year it's gonna be
next year
crowded.
Yeah, we gotta be careful. Remember, you heard about Astro World, right?
Oh, bro,
you can't get run over, dude.
Be careful, guys.
Bro, it was just
peace, though.
From what I heard, I didn't really read into it too much. But from what I heard, it was just like a hell of people injecting drugs into them, and I was like, "Damn, bro, you guys."
Yeah, apparently
it's just fucked up people.
Like, and I was like, "It's not anyone's fault technically, but their own, right?" I didn't read into it, so I don't really know. But it's not Travis Scott's fault because he didn't do anything. It's not.
Well, I
feel like it's not other people's fault. Oh, no.
Personally, I think it's like other people's fault for how many got injured.
Yes, yeah. So I was going to say that. So it's people's fault that apparently they were like just dancing in front of the ambulance and on top.
Yeah, they didn't clear the path. Yeah, that's
I was like, okay, then that's their fault. Yeah, but then after the whole thing with like 8 people, I was like, damn, dude.
Yeah,
what the hell?
The whole thing with the drugs thing, that's not his fault. But the whole thing with like people trampling over people, that's kind of his fault. He should have stopped the show at that point.
I think he did. He said, I saw a short clip where he's like, hey, someone passed out over here and want to make some room, don't touch him. But I think those kind of crowds, they don't really give a fuck.
They don't care.
I think overall though, they're saying like Travis ultimately has like the power to be like, yo,
he canceled day 2.
Like,
he
canceled. But it's like so many people are saying like he stopped it because this guy passed out, but he didn't know if this guy was like dying or anything. Passing out versus dying, like
there's
one's okay, one's like generally okay versus someone like
there was like 8 people dead and like a few, like 11 people injured,
like 100 people injured.
Plus.
Was it hundreds?
Yeah, hundreds. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right.
I mean, how was your week, Alex?
We
only went through Lexon.
I don't know if Lexon wants to keep going.
You want to keep going?
I don't really have much.
Shit, what else happened? Dude, I spent like $300 in Costco.
For what?
I was like, so I was doing meal prep stuff. So I bought my chicken, my salmon. I bought brown rice. Did you know that cooking brown rice, you needed like more water than like one? It's not a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, it's more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So when I cooked it, that shit came out. Yeah, dude, I was like, It's like, you know how like the bottom of the rice is like in that stone pot. And
like crispy.
It tastes like that, and I was like, but uncooked. I was like,
Uncooked though.
Like the whole rice.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude. So I poured water to it. I put it in the microwave. I mean, it made it a little better, but I'm like, fuck, dude, I fucked that one up. So I
might as well. You might as well just make joke with that.
Yeah, I know, right? I was just like, oh shit. And then so I moved. So I didn't move like places, but I moved to a new room because my sister moved up. Yeah.
Oh, you moved to a new room. Okay.
I'm down. So
You're
I
downstairs
came from
now?
upstairs and downstairs. And I'm hella lazy, so like I didn't want to keep running upstairs to go get water and coming back downstairs. So I bought a new Brita, and then I just kept it in the fridge downstairs. That shit was like $30. I was like,
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
And then,
Everything's expensive now.
And then I had to get new whey protein just because the one I was using was chocolate, and I was using it for a smoothie, so I needed vanilla. And I was like, that was another $50.
I switched over to vanilla flavor now. So yeah.
You just mix vanilla with anything.
Vanilla's good.
I just drink mine with milk, so I have chocolate.
Chocolate
milk.
Chocolate milk. Yeah.
Milk makes it so much better.
Oh yeah, dude, I tried it with,
Thicker and just more protein, I guess.
Yeah.
you tried it with water.
Yeah, I tried it with water.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
just
just
recently,
gross.
I was like, let's get some milk.
Or I was
I'll
like,
drink it.
oh, I gotta chug this because it's kind of gross.
You know
Yeah.
who drinks it with milk? Kevin. Kevin drinks it with milk. Oh no, sorry, water. He drinks it with water.
I
And
drink it
looked
with
at
water.
him
Because he's
I'm like,
lactose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I looked
I
at
used
him.
to drink it with water too, but
I mean,
it's just
you can always
recently.
substitute. If you're lactose, you could drink it with like soy milk or
Yeah,
something.
it's just
That
recently I
lactose-free
just
milk.
Yeah.
I still drink mine with water.
Dude, lactose-free milk is actually kind of better.
Yeah.
It's sweeter.
That lasts longer too.
Yeah.
It should last like 2 months.
I still drink mine with water.
I drink it with water just because I don't care.
Well, it's because I don't have milk sometimes at home. Most of the times I don't have milk at home.
Broke ass.
Oh, good.
Milk is a luxury, man.
His dad never came back from the milk. He didn't have milk. His dad never came home with the milk. Oh shit.
Milk traumatized.
I never came back. That's so fucked up. Oh shit. All right, Brandon. How about you?
How about me?
Yeah, you got anything going on?
I went to escape room yesterday with Winston.
Oh shit.
Yeah, shit was pretty fun.
Yeah, what theme was it?
What the
Heist.
theme?
Heist.
Heist.
Oh, okay.
You're trying to heist the people
You guys cleared it, right?
at the last second, yeah.
Where was it at?
Mission?
Somewhere downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember when we did it? We were hella stupid.
We were fucking stupid too.
Okay.
We did the Nikola Tesla one, right? And
so,
then
okay, hold on. So let's talk about leading up to. Okay, all right, first. Sorry, cut you off real quick. Let's lead up to what happened before the escape room. The day before. The day before, we were like,
so we picked the Nikola Tesla one. It seems interesting. That's why we picked it, right?
Yeah.
It's like unfamiliar. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the day before, a group of us were prepping.
yeah. No, we were deciding which one we wanted to do.
No, we already decided, right?
No.
We were prepping.
No, remember when we were like, who the fuck is Nikola? And it's like, isn't that the dude that invented electricity or some shit like that? We were like, remember that?
Oh yeah, and then
Yeah.
and then the guy was like, someone was like, no, that's
That's like, that's the dude on the $5 bill or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Dude, we're screwed.
I was like, that's Edison or something.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
basically we were just not.
we were like Thomas Edison. I'm like, dude, I don't think he invented electricity. I'm like, who the fuck invented electricity? We're like,
Zeus.
Yeah, we're not. All right, dude.
We're just like, basically we're just like, dude, we're dumb.
Yeah.
Why are we doing this?
We were dumb before we went in,
Yeah.
and then we were dumb after. Like,
Yeah, we
after
didn't,
the fact,
we didn't clear it.
we were like halfway through, maybe.
No, we went towards
Halfway
the
through?
end. We spent a lot of time finding one of the pieces that was in the coat.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
We should all do an escape room sometime.
Yeah, we should.
That's
It's
pretty
fun.
fun. Yeah.
You want to see a bunch of retards?
Yeah, dude, no, that's what I thought when we went. I was like, we spent the first 20 minutes in the first room, and we're like, and I was like, we're fucking idiots. We can't do anything. Why do we go college for?
Dude, that's what.
Dude,
that's what
everyone
we
does
felt.
their own thing when I went to the escape room.
Yeah, I think you need to go in with a game plan. Like everyone
Yeah.
to like
Well,
find out what the hell.
the problem with the first room was it was like very small, and then only one person can like look at something at a time. So then they
So
had like
it's
hella people just idling.
How many people did you have go with you?
8 people.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
How many did we have? I think we had
Probably
like
same.
six.
We had like 8 too.
Oh, we had 6
Oh.
because we had 5 people.
Yeah.
Because my car only had 5 seats.
So, yeah, we
had to
spent,
stick
like-
one in the bottom.
We spent like 10 more minutes in the first room when it shouldn't have been that long. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, random ass thought because you said escape room. I always want to go to one of those rage rooms.
Oh, to break stuff? Oh, I'm down for that. But I don't
There's
know
one
where
in there's one in South City.
Oh shit, we should do that.
And I was like,
It's probably expensive though.
nah, not really.
Oh,
How much is it? You know?
I think it was like I think in total was like $80 an hour.
$80 an hour?
they probably let you break like broken
That's
shit
fine.
already.
Yeah.
Well, they're all like breakable glass stuff. You know those sugar glass?
Oh,
They're all like that. And
I'm down to try it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have like an old car that you can just smash the windows out. Kind of
I've seen like printers and stuff. People
Yeah.
just like break printers and other
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
just start jumping on it.
Yeah, but yeah, escape room was fun. So it's chill.
that's
Kind
good.
of stressful.
Stressful.
But yeah, that's about it for me. How about you, mate?
Me and my girlfriend, we went to San Jose yesterday. We went to Great Mall and then Valley Fair. And
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. I've
Yeah.
never gone on a Saturday.
Yeah, it was terrible. Parking was so
Yeah,
bad.
that's why I never go.
Dude, no. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you were saying something about?
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was saying like parking was terrible. So the parking garage in Valley Fair, right? They have those sensor lights, basically tell you like, oh, which spot is open, and there's like signs that tells you like, oh, this direction there's like how many parking spots is left, right? And then if we see one, there's already like 4 cars already there waiting for that spot. I was like, holy.
Yeah, it's pretty cancer.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's great to have a lot of people. Though. I like the energy.
What the fuck?
I was just saying, I want to go to get my glasses fixed, and we
Oh,
can get
bro.
ramen nagi.
Bruh, I need to... Dude, do you see me these glasses real quick? Hold up.
Yeah, I need to go.
See how fucked up that is?
Yeah, I need to go to
pretty
gym though.
fucked
I need to
up.
go.
My
gym
glasses are pretty
specifically
fucked up, too.
because that's where I got my glasses.
Oh, okay.
And then
Wait, what's wrong with your glasses? Didn't you just...
I brought it to a rave and then got fucked up.
Oh, the thick ones. Oh, that's
yeah,
why
the,
you're...
the
okay.
big, the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And then we could get ramen nagi because it's at the same mall.
I need to go too.
I was
Yo,
like,
I'm
maybe
down.
we should do that one day.
I'm
Head to SJ.
I'm
Yeah,
down to
Probably
go
buy some
again.
clothes too.
Clothes.
Yeah.
But
You're right.
Look
you
at
always
me,
wear
I'm
the
a, I'm
same
a
shit.
fucking hobo.
Dude, you honestly just kind of wear the same shirt and pants every time I see you.
Exactly.
It's literally like
Brandon, you
go for
do a go for broke Pokemon trainer. With the hype beast.
Yeah.
Antisocial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the same pants. Like you have one pair of pants.
That's
I
my
have
boy
2
right here.
pairs of-
two pairs of the same one.
I saw him yesterday. He literally just changed this.
It's my favorite shirts again.
Hey, you know what you like. I'll tell you that.
he knows what he likes.
Yeah. But yeah, I would never go to a mall on a Saturday.
Really?
Willingly.
I like to.
We were lucky on with our parking. I think we got a parking spot in like 20 minutes. We're really lucky. We're almost about to give up actually. But when we went to Great Mall, we went early, so there wasn't a lot of traffic or like any issue with parking.
Yeah, 2 things I'll never do on a weekend is go to a mall willingly and an amusement park. I can't do it.
We did it once.
We did it once.
And we're never doing
No,
it
no,
again.
You know, we went to Six Flags, what, a month ago now?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Too much
We
time.
had we were
Us never
we went from what 12 o'clock to 7. We got on 3
rides?
rides, maybe 4 max, 4
rides.
max, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm never doing this on a
Or
weekend. ever
the
again.
worst one was like 2.5 hours.
I feel
just
like
for-
next time we should do like a driving range or like mini golf or something like that.
You ever been to Top Golf? Top Golf.
Top.
I don't think I've
No.
So I went.
sometime?
So I went in Vegas. You said mini golf, so I was like Top Golf. So I went in Vegas, right? And dude, that shit's hard. It ain't like mini golf. It ain't no like kind of deal. It's full swing motion, and
Shit.
you about to like if you're not doing it right, you're about to
Yeah,
like
it's-
lose your club
yeah,
all on
yeah,
the field.
yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, dude. Especially when you're drunk.
Yeah, it's all about the
The
form.
the motion, the
Yeah.
form.
Yeah.
Form.
And my coworker of mine, he always practices golf swings at work, and I always look at him like, what the fuck is he doing? Like, that's so weird. And then I actually did like Top Golf, and I tried to do it. I'm like, that's why he did it. Okay, now I understand. Because that shit, you need to practice that. And
Yeah, it's the
hella
motion,
hard.
yeah.
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 But yeah, that was my 2 cents in Top Golf.
Oh,
What were we talking about? Lost track.
Great
Great
Mall.
America, Six
Yeah,
Flags
yeah, yeah.
Great
on a
America.
weekend.
Yeah, never again.
Yeah,
Never again.
We're going Disneyland though.
Yeah, we're not going on a weekend though.
Oh, it's
We're doing
probably
it
going to be
weekday.
packed too.
Weekday.
Weekday's not
if
too
they're
bad.
if kids are still in school.
Yeah,
then it
we're
shouldn't be bad.
going December 3rd to the 9th.
Ninth, yeah.
So kids are still in school.
Yeah, they're still in
Yeah,
school.
they're still in school.
Just watch out during the weekends.
Yeah, because we're gonna be there for 3 days, and then the last 3 days is gonna be Disneyland, California Adventures, and then Universal.
Sick.
I haven't been to Universal since I was like,
Yeah, I want to go to Universal for new rides and stuff.
You went like 2 years ago.
they have that Jurassic World.
Yeah, I want to go to that.
I was like,
Yeah.
What else was there? I was gonna say something else. You know, did you see Arcane came out last night?
Oh yeah, it came out, but I didn't watch it yet.
I didn't watch it either, but apparently in LA they had that. I was
The
talking to-
interactive thing, right?
pop-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you that yesterday.
We should
I was
go to
like,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit like
Get some merch.
$70 a ticket.
Holy.
Damn.
That's just like a rave. I was like, oh shit.
That's his measure.
That's my measurement.
Like,
It was like, all right.
oh, how many rave tickets?
How many rave tickets can I get out of this? One. I can sacrifice a rave, I guess. Or an
Dude, that's how you
experience.
know this guy's a huge rave.
Huge
slave.
raver,
Number
yeah, he
one slave
knows.
rave right here. Yep. All right.
So, yeah.
That's it. And so
Anyways.
yeah, we're moving on to you, Alex. You
What?
didn't say what you do.
Oh no, I was like, I'm gonna skip.
He gave his time slot to Lexon.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
All right. So
Oh, wait.
moving on.
We watched Eternals last night. How about that?
oh yeah, Eternals. It was really good. I liked it. 8.5 out of 10.
8.5 out of 10.
A lot of people said it was like one of the worst Marvel movies ever, but I'm like, yeah, it's not. It
It's
wasn't the
not.
worst.
It was great.
I think I could think of more.
It was
that were
hella
worse.
funny.
I feel like it's because not a lot of people know what it is. That's why.
It's because
It's great.
Eternals is like not the main. Like,
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah,
It had nothing to do. I felt like it almost had nothing to do with the main story, like the main content.
Like, it doesn't really
Because they're
connect.
above all of them, dude.
Yeah.
With like the
They're
universe,
actually
right?
like
Yeah, because they're like super overpowered,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I got some shit to say about that movie, but I'm like, I'll let people watch the movie first.
Yeah,
and all.
true.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyways, continue.
Okay, so we're moving on to today's topic, which is controversial topics. And
Oh, sidetrack. You know that thing you guys did from Raymond, that sign thing? I love that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love
We
that.
just had an idea. We're just like, this is a blank wall.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we can't like nail anything or whatever.
Yeah.
It's to Simon's wall. Why not just do some after
Exactly.
effect
And I was
editing?
like, I saw that. I was
Which is
like,
like
did you guys
main-
get a dude? I was like, I saw that. I was like, did you guys get a sign? And I looked at it. I was like, oh wait, no.
It looks amazing,
No,
huh?
that's good. I like that.
Probably changed the words
The
though.
text thing? Yeah, I got you.
But the
The
font,
the
yeah.
neon border,
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
cool. If you could find more effects like that, or
I got you.
this is your canvas basically.
Yeah,
You know?
that was pretty sick.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
Very good. Sorry.
Yeah.
continue. I get sidetracked a lot.
No, you're good.
That's okay.
We cater to you.
Number one fan.
Number one fan.
I was like, because I saw that on the YouTube video. I was like, oh, what is that? They got a sign? I looked at it. I was like, damn, it's moving. Oh, it's fake. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
So yeah, today's topic is controversial topics, and we're just gonna basically discuss them today.
Yeah, we're gonna have our opinions.
Have our opinions and
You're
what
gonna
you
hate
guys
us. You're gonna
think.
disagree with us,
And
but
You're gonna agree with us?
You know,
yeah.
I'm never wrong.
Okay, shut the fuck up. You're wrong. Sometimes.
That's the one thing I hate. I hate being wrong. And I know I'm wrong.
I think that's like a lot of people think like that.
No, I hate being. I really
Especially
hate
like I sometimes think about that, especially when some people are trying to give constructive criticism and you're like, fucked up.
yeah. You gotta lower your ego.
You gotta lower
and
your
pride.
ego.
like you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I was like, you know what I was talking about? I'm right. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Fuck.
You're right.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
it's a hard thing to do too.
Okay, so the first topic we are going to start off with is a pretty divisive one. It is abortion.
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 Yeah, between pro-life and pro-choice. And I have a couple of questions here that we could discuss. So the first question for you guys is, where do you stand on the question of abortion? Like, are you pro-life or are you pro-choice? And like, why do you stand behind that?
I feel like it's a choice. People should have their own choices, what they want to do with whatever they want. There's a lot of things like, okay, think about it like this. If, let's say a rape case happens, blah, 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 they get pregnant. but then now you're on the whole, do you keep it or not?
Yeah.
It's like a whole of course you don't want to keep it just because it's like, it's not,
It's like a whole rationale thing.
Yeah.
I think the main like divisiveness comes from religion too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's
religion versus rationale.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's the church that was always just like, you can't just take away a life like that kind of deal.
I think statistics wise, I saw it was like something like 83% of white Protestants support not pro-life, pretty much.
Yeah, but I agree with Lexon. I'm pro-choice as well. And while you could be like, yo, you're taking a life and stuff, they could kind of say that because they're not directly involved and they're outside looking in, pointing fingers.
Yeah.
But you got to think about the kid being born into this life. Is it going to be like a single mother kind of situation? Does it even have like a good environment for the kid? How the kid is going to be, be taken care of? Is it going to grow? Like, mental health is a huge big thing where it really starts in childhood and how the family is. And a lot of like these, I've been watching a lot of videos on these like murderers and stuff, like turned murderers because of their mental health, and you can see the long history of how they're affected since childhood.
Yeah, that's mostly like trauma.
Yeah, so
much.
It's just easy to be like, yo, like, oh, it's life, and then not do anything. They're not gonna help, right? At the end of the day, they're not gonna be involved with the kid's life. I feel like they're just voicing their opinions on something. So that's why I'm like, it's a choice, dude. You can do what you think it's best, and when it's like a rape case and all that, of course you don't want a kid. It's the mother's body, mother's choice.
I think for me it'd be pro-choice too, because I don't believe that even when like they're developing, I don't believe like they're like at the stage to be considered like a human person
being yet. Yeah. Right, exactly. And it's a science standpoint, right?
Yeah.
Biology standpoint. They're just like that, right? Or something like that.
Yeah, and then if like, especially with rape cases, it gets pretty sensitive. Like, why do you want it to be pro-life when this person has been violated by someone else?
Right.
When there was no consent at all.
Exactly. You're just disregarding the victim. And another thing is just that it doesn't even have to be rape either. I feel like maybe a young couple, the accidental pregnancy as well. They're not even ready yet for this new responsibility, and when the kid is born, it's unfair. You're bringing the kid into a world where you can't support it, and so I just feel like just mind your own fucking business.
Yes. So
people have a choice.
Okay, so do you believe at that point it's considered a murder?
Nope.
Why not?
Well,
there's a life in you. There's life in you. There's a heartbeat in you, but you decide to kill it. Are you considered a murder?
I wouldn't say it's a murder. Maybe it might get a little tricky, and depending on what stages that how the fetus thing is developed.
Even if it's like the smallest thing, there's still a heartbeat. That's how they detect if there's life in you.
Right.
So like, in what universe would it be considered a murder? Or would you even think about, just because it's not out of you, just because it's not outside the body, it's not an actual person?
Right.
Because understandably, yes, it's still a person in there. There's still life in there. But you still decide the choice of killing it. Him, her, she, it, whatever. So it's just like, it's hard,
a hard topic.
It's hard to say, where it's just like, yes, you should not be doing, you have a choice where, depending on situational choices.
But it's still like a hard choice.
It is it's the hardest choice you'll ever have to probably make.
Yeah.
That's why it's not very
a lot of times we're not saying like, oh, they enjoy it. Like they enjoy getting rid of this life, I guess. A lot of times it's traumatizing for forever. It's like the girl will remember this forever. They actually are affected very deeply
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's no way they're like, yeah, I want to get rid of this.
Anti-abortionist.
But yeah, that's a great question though. But I don't know the science, the biology standpoint on when how it's developed and how it looks. But
true, but I think it's like in terms of like especially like rape cases.
Yeah,
like,
in a
if
sense,
they have a kid and financially
Yeah.
they're not in that position to support it.
Yeah.
in
then
a
it's,
sense,
like,
that
pretty
life
fucked.
was never supposed to be there. So I guess
Sometimes
in terms of accidental, I guess,
Sometimes-
or like rape.
sometimes some pregnancy are intentional, right? But then there are times like cases where it's like they have to have abortions because of health issues.
Yeah. Makes
So
sense.
like if the babies are
if there's like complications or
Complications.
something, then they have to take the abortion.
yeah,
way
or
out.
or sometimes like the woman can die, right, if she have the pregnancy, and then the pregnancy there's a high chance the baby's gonna die too, right? So you're gonna have two deaths. So sometimes it's best to have the abortion. You can save at least one life.
Interesting. That's another case.
So let me ask you this question real quick, off topic. Do you think 2 lives are better than 1? How do you measure that?
I feel like you measure it based on the circumstance you're in.
So like, okay, hella general off topic. Let's say that there was a crowd of 100 people, and then the president of the United States. Who do you kill?
It's like, who do you like the
Oh, like the railroad.
like railroad
Oh yeah,
where you pull a lever.
basically
pull
it's
a
like
lever? Which one do you kill?
Yeah, 'cause
One
it's like-
person or 50
yeah,
or something
because it's
like
like
that?
how Ming was saying, it's just like you kind of just kill one to save the other, or like at least you save one. But it's like, so would you kill 5, 5 firemen or 2 policemen?
That is just that's just a
that kind of choice is the really hard.
Yeah, it's a hard decision to make.
Yeah, that's why
very hard. I think ultimately it just comes down to how you perceive when it's just like a fetus in you. That's how people kind of either can get over that lump or they can't. It's just how you see it.
Well,
I mean, sometimes people, they call you a murderer when it's like
I mean, people do
1 week. or
People
something. I don't
do
know.
what they want to do, right? I mean, we're not gods, so we can't decide for them on what to do.
But people take judgment.
Yeah, people do take judgment, right?
It's just society in general.
Like people judge them like they're gods. Like, why'd you do this kind of shit? I'm like, what the
It's
fuck?
like,
think
why do you
they're-
fucking care?
They think they're righteous.
Wait, so Lexon, are you pro-choice or you anti?
I'm playing devil's advocate because it'd be boring if we would just all pick the same one.
So you're just pro-choice in general.
Yeah. But it would be just boring if we all picked the same one.
Okay, that makes sense. You're asking some of the counter questions.
Exactly. So
that
it's
someone
like,
will make.
why, because this topic would be boring.
Yeah,
I'm
well-
just kidding. Not boring, but like there'd be nothing much to talk about because we would all be talking about the same thing. But like, think about it like there is life in you. No matter where it came from, it's still in you. You kill it, you're a murderer. You don't kill it, you're gonna be miserable for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Until a certain point, maybe you love that child, but you take the risk, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Take
It's
risks.
just
I mean, there's a point where you won't love the child too.
Oh hell yeah!
So, yeah.
if you don't
Probably
love the child,
hate it
you
if
won't
it's
love the child.
Then the child's gonna have a miserable life at that point.
Yeah, there are some people that don't deserve to have kids, but they still have kids anyway.
I think it really gets to me when it's the stages of how developed the baby is.
So you believe
That's
when
something
when
for
it's like
me.
it becomes like a
If it's like
if it's
actually
like
have
it looks
limbs
human
and
like, right?
human like, okay, that might be. I'm like, maybe okay, you're a murderer. I don't know. For me, that's how I gauge it. That's how
It's
I
like
could
more if
comprehend
it's like
it.
a developed
It's
fetus.
like
then-
yeah. I think I feel like that's a lot how a lot of people get over it too. It's just how sensitive they are
Well-
in terms of the growth of the fetus. If it's like really early stages where it's just like a peanut size, let's take it out and let's not ruin the baby's life or the mother's life or something.
Well, regardless
it's the choice.
Regardless of the size, right? Like abortion and miscarriages affects the woman's hormone. They tend to get very depressed afterwards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it affects them greatly in a negative way. Either way, it's just like not fair.
Yeah, so it's not like they enjoy,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. But ultimately, I just feel like the woman has a choice to do what's best for herself, and I guess as well as the baby in a sense, right? Because
So I have this one coworker, right? Weird as hell. Not weird. She's cool. She's like,
you just said weird as hell.
Weird, like no, weird as in like the choices that she makes is weird. But she's cool to talk to. She's one of those persons. I don't know how it came up in conversation once, and we're like, so something about not having having sex without birth control or like condoms or whatever, and then we're like, oh, what if you get pregnant? She's like, oh, I'll just abort. Like she's just ready for like instant snap. Like she already ready for that shit.
Yeah.
No, that's just stupid.
Damn.
That's dumb.
Well, she's just saying that. She's saying that until the situation actually comes up. Then
I don't think so. The way that
you don't
she
think
is,
so?
Nah, the way that she is.
The way it sounded like it's very like dismissive. Like
she'll do it. Like she'll fucking do it.
Damn, I'm glad you brought that up. So
that was quick.
That mentality is terrible. Most of the time, it's just like you want to avoid.
I mean, that's why you have pro-lifers.
You want to avoid abortion, like going through that procedure either way.
People don't like to take birth controls, or they don't like
exactly.
And it's part of the whole choice thing.
Yeah, but people are stupid. But
I mean, that's why you have this divisive issue, because you have people.
That's why you have both sides where it's like
this fucked up or fucked up
or fucked up. You're fucked up either way.
Yeah. That's why
this shit is like
this shit's like a hard topic to talk about.
Be,
like, we can't really,
especially because we're not women. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't have to deal with it.
We don't have to deal with it, but still, like, you can understand both sides.
I don't think we'll ever fully understand.
We'll never fully understand because we're not women.
Yeah, there's no way we'll fully understand that
one. And we're not trying to be like
say what it
voice
is
for them, because we're just
stating our opinions.
Yeah, four dudes kind of stating our opinion, but in general, like pro-choice, you're pro-choice, but playing devil's advocate, asking the hard questions, I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. There's always a second side to it.
Do you think it's a murder then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a point where I feel like you're taking away a life, no matter what it is. Even if I kill like so much like roadkill on the floor on the roads now, like raccoons and stuff, I'm like, fuck, dude, I just murdered that shit.
So you're a murderer.
Done. Oh hell yeah! You remember that one time my front bumper got wrecked by a coyote?
Yeah.
That motherfucker got up and ran. I was like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah.
So I was in Sunset, right? I was driving down, and out of nowhere, dude, we were going, out of nowhere, this coyote just ran in front of my car. And I was like, what the fuck? I hit it. I rolled over it. I swear to God, I rolled over it, right? It's supposed to be dead. I got out of the car. I looked back. It was on the floor. I turned around, looked back again.
Got up
and started running out. I'm like, what the hell?
Probably died later on, though, from internal.
Most likely. And then I looked at my car, and my front bumper is fucked. Like, it basically came off. I'm like,
yikes.
That motherfucker.
Fuck, man.
Dude, that shit, after that, dude, I was like, a coyote was a joke after that. I just fucking hated that shit.
All right.
Anyways,
in Sunset too.
So it seems like we're all pro-choice.
Yeah, we're all pro-choice.
You know, a lot of places have coyote watches now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're everywhere now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have the signs up that says, "Be careful for coyotes."
You gotta watch your dogs now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because people are feeding it too, so they're so used to humans.
But they only come out. Is it weird that they only come out at night?
No,
that's normal.
They come out during daytime too.
Where do they go during the day?
They probably just chill.
They probably chill and sleep somewhere.
Yeah. Mostly, I think they're
mostly nocturnal. Yeah.
I've seen some during the day though.
Yeah, but during the day.
It's not as frequent as night. I see a lot more.
I think they're more active.
I saw one last night on my way home from the movies.
Yeah.
That shit was weird. I looked at it. I was like, ooh.
They're just more
Get in front
active.
of my car. I swear to God. Run your ass over. You did your mom.
All right.
Yeah, but
Anyways, guys,
shit, like the murder thing, that really got me thinking for sure. You got a point.
That's why it's a hard.
It's a hard topic.
To talk about.
It's a hard topic, but
like you're gonna have both sides.
It's on both sides.
It's like you're gonna be right.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to move on.
What else you got on here?
Do you got your own Lexon you want to talk about first?
Hold on, let me see your abortion notes real quick. I'm trying to fucking touch this screen like it's a touch screen. Like, let me see this real quick.
Yeah, we covered most of it.
Oh, you did right here. Abortion is murder, or
Yeah.
is a murder should be carried out under no any circumstances. Oh,
And the fetus being a human being and conception.
okay.
birth.
So, well, I guess real quick, if abortion is considered, let's say abortion is considered murder, how much time do they serve?
Dude. I don't know. Because that is so bad for the woman.
It's just like saying,
'Cause-
it's like saying, like how long do you put a person?
So the
in
thing
jail
is-
for a baby.
The guy that got the girl punished, we never talked about that.
Yeah,
He doesn't get
yeah.
a punishment.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the woman who's
Yeah.
has to face.
I don't
between,
think the woman should have to have a punishment for that.
He has to face between.
Unless the guy,
You know,
unless they
should
find
should
the
she?
dude.
Unless the guy goes to jail for her,
I feel like some states will have the woman.
it's always the woman to blame. That's also
yeah.
a thing, though.
Oh yeah.
Like even with our conversation just now, I realized it's like, yo, we didn't mention the guy that actually
Yeah.
got. Yeah. So
He usually gets away scot free.
yeah, I just feel
Usually,
like
yeah.
in terms of jail time and like, oh man, it's just a bad situation, dude. Just
I mean,
have
there's
safe
no way
sex, please.
for us to really gauge
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
too hard to gauge.
Yeah.
Because it's not the same as like another person murdering another
Or-
person, I guess.
Or like stealing, armed robbery, stuff like that. Like those are easier to engage, gauge. But if it was this is
This one's like different.
Yeah.
'cause-
because you have so many like different parties involved.
Yeah, for sure. It's weird. It's not something.
I'll probably say no jail time for me. If there's jail time, put the guy in the jail
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
for
it's-
rape cases.
Yeah, for rape cases.
You'd
But, I
have
mean, he
to-
should be in jail anyway, so.
It'd just be how.
or just in general.
You feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
you feel like with the technology we have now, it's just like we should be able to find these people hella easily. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how the whole like. Oh, I guess we can move on to the next topic: COVID vaccines, real quick. You know how everyone was saying that, the shot is a way for the government to keep track of you. Like, what if that was the actual thing? That'd be hella funny.
I mean.
That would be hella funny, but
Dude,
it's
that'd be
not.
hella funny, but I'd be like,
I mean,
I
they do
don't-
it through our phones anyway.
yeah,
so
that's what I'm
it's
saying. Like, you have your phone,
I
they're
don't
already
give a
finding you.
That's
And
true.
It's
That's
just
true.
like you online, they're already finding you.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's no different.
There's no different, like-
yeah, but I find it like, why does it matter where the government thinks you are?
Exactly.
Sense of privacy, I get it, but I'm just like, if you got nothing to hide, you got nothing to hide.
Yeah.
That's how I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
if a cop always tries to pull me over and says, "Hey, I'm gonna search your car for drugs," I'm like, "Fine, go ahead." And then he puts something in there, and I'm like, "Wasn't me." What am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna do
You're
it one
just
way or
fucked.
another.
Yeah.
Like, he already is dead set on doing this thing. So if he's gonna do it, you might as well just like, I'm not gonna even go the extra mile and be like, blah 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 blah, fight for this shit. I'm like, you're already gonna do it. You're gonna find some way to do it, and then A, B, C, D.
I mean, if they are really tracking you, then you have nothing to hide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah,
they
he
all
makes
know what we
it.
do.
Lexon makes a good. But since we're, I guess, moving on to vaccine.
Yeah. That was just a weird kind of.
Yeah, Lexon. Yeah, so vaccine is like what we think about anti-vaxxers in general, right? We're all vaccinated here, but we live in the Bay Area, which is kind of
Highly vaccinated.
different from maybe.
Not really, actually. There's a good percent of Bay Area people that aren't vaccinated.
Well, in terms of like geographic wise, I
Yeah.
know like Texas or Florida and all
no,
those
just
southern
in the
countries.
Bay Area alone.
Yeah, I know Bay Area is good,
Yeah.
but
No, Bay Area alone is bad.
oh,
Yeah, they're hella down.
Oh,
So in my work, so a lot of workplaces right now, because of Joe Biden's
vaccine mandate.
vaccine mandate, like 400 people aren't vaccinated at work alone.
yeah, there's still a lot of
And
people.
they're not allowed to work starting
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
December
That makes-
3rd or something.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, bruh.
I just think it's stupid. I'm just gonna put it out
All
there.
right, let me tell you some stuff about the vaccine rates for like in healthcare, right? So when they said that you need to be vaccinated in order to work in healthcare, right? So like hospitals, clinics, and stuff like that. It went from like I think like 86% to about 99%. So either people are vaccinated or they're working from home at like say like Kaiser or some sort of hospital, right? But there are still that 1% that's still not vaccinated. So about 200 healthcare workers, and they're healthcare workers too, they're not vaccinated and they refuse to get vaccinated. And they went through like medical school and all this and all that, right? And this is in the Bay Area too, by the way.
It goes back to pro-choice.
Choice.
It's your
It's
choice.
religious
If you wanna,
reasons
yeah,
too.
it goes back to that where it's just like, do you want to do it? You don't have to, but now
You're gonna face the consequences.
President of the United States is now telling you got to do it, or else you don't get to work, or you get to die.
I mean, I guess that's the thing
but
with
I think
you're dead either way.
It's like related to politics too, which our last president kind of made it related to politics, and it's pretty divisive topic.
So what are some reasons that anti-vaxxers don't want to vax? First of all, they think that government is tracking them, or all sorts of conspiracy.
Propaganda too.
Propaganda.
Yeah.
There's also a fear. There's fear.
Right.
They think that the vaccine's too soon. They haven't seen like the long.
They haven't seen. They just don't look at the data. That's the issue.
So the thing is,
But did they have the same thing with the flu?
Exactly.
The swine flu, was it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got
They
the
didn't
flu
have-
shot and
yeah.
everything.
They didn't have.
I mean-
I didn't take it. I don't think I took it.
I used to take it, but now I get lazy because I don't like needles.
Oh, not
my
the flu
reason.
shot. What wasn't there like the whole? There was something when we were kids. There was something going around, and then everyone had to get a shot for it.
Chickenpox.
No.
Yeah, well,
Hepatitis.
TB.
when I came back to the U.S., I had to take
Tuberculosis.
hella shots.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I get all my shots.
Maybe it
I
was
remember that.
swine
I took
flu.
like 6.
Was it swine flu when it first came out?
There was
Maybe.
the whooping cough in high school.
Mad cow disease too.
No, I don't remember all those ones, but
But I know it's like long time ago. They had a collective like vaccination thing for smallpox.
I think it's just like.
But it's the
because
times we live in.
The
culture.
U.S. is just like all about freedom and all that.
Are we talking
shit.
about the measles, or
No.
the mumps or something?
no, I don't think so.
Okay, so the thing is like, they think the government is tracking. That's like really bullshit because
They're already doing it.
first of all, yeah, great. They're already doing it through your phone. Second of all, like other countries are begging for vaccines. Just saying. From
Yeah.
personal experience, my dad is in Taiwan. He can't even. He finally got his first shot like 2 months ago.
No, it's because the main issue is because most of the vaccines are brought out by
Exactly.
the first world countries.
He cannot get he doesn't know when he could get a vaccine again, his second shot. It's been like months already. So and it's Pfizer vaccine. He got the Pfizer, he got, so you think the government is trying to track people in Taiwan? I don't fucking think so. So I mean, just looking at that kind of get me enraged because for us, we're so lucky it's free, and then we could get it in our local fucking Walgreens and around the corner, while you got other countries that are like they're waiting for American vaccines.
So there are
Like-
sorry, keep going.
go ahead.
So there are like anti-vaxxers, but there's also anti-maskers, and there are actually organizations and groups that advocates for these, like they protest for these, not just in America but also worldwide, say like in Europe as well.
Yeah, I just well, what do you think, Lexon?
I can go with my life without a mask.
Oh yeah, I know
I'm not
you're
a masker. I don't really care, but like I would rather not have one just to do my if I'm working at the gym.
Well, yeah. I mean,
I'm
for
sweating.
convenience sake, it's like
Yeah,
nicer.
It's a conveniency to not have it on, but I really just like I understand why people don't want it, and I understand why people want it.
Yeah, no, the mask can go away. We want the mask to go away as soon as possible.
Yeah, but-
like we want regular life. All right, we don't. I keep asking like, when do you think mask mandate will lift? Because it's gonna be like a forever thing. Because I don't like masks either. But
We had it for a while. Remember,
We had it for a
we had it
little
for
bit.
like
We
a
had
few
it-
weeks when I remember
yeah.
when the gym announced you may now take off your mask. I'm like, oh, thank
And
God.
then shit got worse again.
And then shit got worse. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck, I put it
yeah.
back on.
So, and there's a lot of people saying like, oh, your bodies will develop their own immunity to you're just fucking stupid. Yes, but do you know how long it's going to take? And between those time, do you know how many people are going to die in order for you to achieve that? So what the vaccine does is allow people to not die, to not get
build that
hospitalized,
immunity,
and to build that
artificially,
immunity. Exactly.
The immunity is generation immunity. It's not your life right now. It's maybe your kids, they will have immunity, but not your own.
So let me ask you this real quick. Speaking devil's advocate again, is it a restricted freedom of speech if you were to force to get vaccinated?
Well,
it's your I'm butchering the Second Amendment, right? Fourth, one of those numbers that you have the freedom to say what you want to do and do what you want to do in the United States of America.
Yeah, so
I'm not a lawyer, by the way. I don't know.
So for me, what makes America great is because of what the amendments and all the different culture and races that we have in the U.S. But because there's good and there's always the bad, like racism and all that shit. So in Philippines, if you don't take the vaccine, you go to jail. Of course, we can't have that here. So for me is, okay, you don't want to take the vaccine. No one's going to force you, but hey, you get the consequences. That's just how it is.
Yeah, but that's what they're ready to do. They're ready to get the consequences. But
you get the consequences. If you don't want it, okay.
I'm speaking devil's advocate here. The government is not a lot. The government's saying you have to get it, or else you don't get to work, and then you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's the consequence.
So like, why is it that the consequence? So are we even the whole freedom of speech shit again? Are we remember that when I was telling you that one video? It was why is America not the greatest country in the world again?
Yeah.
Then it's like you spent so X amount of money on so many other things, and it's just like, bruh, like there are so many other things that you could be doing with your life instead of just speaking, hey, go get this vaccine. Go worry about your other shit first. If people start going off because they're not vaccinated, even people that are vaccinated are still dying. So what is the difference between, hey, go get it and don't get it? Yeah, there's a less likelihood of a risk. It's like going to the casino. You can win money, or you can lose all your money. You took the risk. You're going in there. You're playing the game. But casino don't care about that. They care about making the money. That's what the government wants to do. They just care about making money at this point, getting their economy back up, and then hey.
Oh yeah, they have their motive, but like
vaccine.
In general, you just want to stop the
overflow in the hospitals. ICU.
You want to stop the rate of infection because there's a chance
stop the rate of infection.
If the virus mutates any further and then it becomes vaccine resistant.
But it's already did that.
Well, it did that, but it's just more transmission. But in terms of being vaccine resistant, is not that.
Yeah,
yet.
but again, that goes back to being pro-choice. It's your choice to do it or not.
That's true.
I think in general
there are so many other things wrong in the world that you should probably do taking care of instead of making people get a vaccine for a choice that they could make because they live in the greatest country in the world.
Well, and how I see it is the choice comes from if you want to take it or not. That's the choice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you're not given the choice anymore because now you're putting. Either way, you're putting your family at risk. But then now it's a choice of, I'm not gonna work. I'm not gonna get any money, and XXXXX.
Yeah, the thing is I don't know. They did research and the science on unvaccinated people going to work and stuff. It just creates a dangerous space, right? And they don't want to do that.
You're dividing America into two different people.
Survival of the fittest.
And it's like,
says you.
It's like you're basically dividing America into two different types of people. The ones that are vaccinated and the ones that aren't vaccinated, or that believe in it and don't believe in it.
Well, yeah,
so you're basically creating the Democrats and Republicans again.
Yeah, but the goal is to end this COVID shit.
So this is what I would say about the whole COVID and COVID vaccine. I I mean, try just be respectful. It's like religion, isn't it? Like people have their own belief, right? People have their own belief in COVID. Some people think it's fake. Some people think it's real. Some people think the vaccine is deadly. Some people think it's like the greatest invention ever. I think people should just respect their belief. You know, mind their own business. Don't just like go out and like protest and be like, oh, you guys are wrong, blah blah blah, or be like protesting saying like, oh, you know, Jesus Christ has failed you, blah blah blah, and shit like that, right?
One of my supervisors at work is actually a anti-vacciner. I don't care what he does. He doesn't really put it on us, and I don't put it on him. So I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
You like it? You don't like it? My problem.
I
got a million other shit to worry about.
I have coworkers who are not vaccinated, but I also have coworkers that don't see the same political views as other people, right? But we don't like shit talk on them, right? Everyone.
No. Well, Lexon is talking about now, like you can't go to work
because
you're unvaccinated. You know, NBA, Kyrie Irving. Yeah, he's not playing because he's not vaccinated. He can't play.
Well, so what
do you think about that? Do you think unvaccinated people and vaccinated people should be mixed together? The COVID thing would never end. Everyone be wearing masks.
Do you know Kyrie already still makes hella money no matter what?
Oh yeah,
Well, we're just talking about the device.
But he's a celebrity, big figure. You know, he represent. He's a voice to the unvaccinated.
A lot of people like that.
That's why there's like protests in Brooklyn right now to free him. So what do you think? The ultimate question is, can we get over this COVID thing as a country?
Yeah.
And let's look at other countries, what they are doing.
Do you believe that it's like racism? You're dividing the world into two different type of people, vaccinated and unvaccinated.
It's the same with political parties in the U.S.
And you are now looking down upon the unvaccinated or the vaccinated, depending on what side you're on, and you are now discriminating against them because they are this kind of way.
I mean, that was going to be our other topic about like censorship and like China versus U.S.
Okay, but do you think that it would get to a point where it's like racism?
I don't think it would be.
I don't think it'd be that bad, personally.
But
I mean, racism isn't.
There's already a divide.
United States taking U.S. would be, or like.
Oh, there's always racism in anything.
Americans taking United States would have been like the greatest thing ever, like Columbus and all that shit.
There's always going to be
Native American Day. They already had to change that shit to like.
There's always going to be that divisiveness, though.
So it's like racist, like.
Racism isn't going away globally. It's not going to go away.
I feel like it's going to get to that point where it's like, oh, you're vaccinated, oh, you're not vaccinated. Don't talk to me.
I mean, there's a lot of countries still. It's like if you want to travel, you need to be vaccinated.
A lot of people lifted that up already.
Yeah.
Countries are lifting that?
Yeah.
Like what?
Who lifted it?
I feel like it's like European, right?
Yeah, I think the Europeans lifted it.
I think European lifted it, but that's European. I think Asia's probably not.
Asia is still 2 weeks. One of my other supervisors went to Korea one.
Just go recently. Vietnam or Korea. Yeah, you have to do it. They're more strict on it.
Yeah.
But European, I can see them lifting that restriction.
Like you don't need to get vaccinated to travel to their country?
You don't need a quarantine.
You
need to be vaccinated though, right?
No.
Do you need to show your vaccination card?
No.
I don't think they care about that.
Yeah, I don't think they care.
Because they can't even read it. Because it's English.
Well,
no, so in other countries, they have other vaccines that are not as effective as like say like Pfizer or Moderna, right? They have their own like brand of vaccines.
Yeah.
They don't care, basically. What I'm saying, and like some people from other countries are trying to come into US, right? They don't have like like they're not vaccinated either, but they just need to show proof that they're negative on their COVID test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not about vaccines yet. It might in the future. We don't know, right? We don't know how this is going to overblow, right? And science, we're trying to figure out different ways to even treat it. It's to say someone gets COVID, right? We're trying to find a way, basically, to decrease the symptoms, so then they don't get hospitalized, right? So there are other ways of going about it. There's solutions trying to figure out right now, but maybe COVID will
Well,
die
even
down.
if science figured it out, they still won't take it anyways.
Yeah.
That's the
You can't
that's the
change
thing.
You
someone's
can't change
mind.
someone's
You
choice
can't
about
change.
it.
Yeah.
No
That's
matter
the issue
what.
we have right now, because like
It's
between
like
like vaxxers, like
It's like trying to get like an Amish person to use a cell phone.
Yeah, it
the
is. It
struggle
is
I
what
see
it
is
is.
like the reason why people want or everyone wants people to get vaxxed is just because mutation wise the virus
It's in
can get
terms of
scared.
it's in terms of
it can
mutation.
it can become vaccine resistant. And what's all the purpose of this?
I feel like at the end of the day, it's going to just come down to vax or not, COVID's going to be around, and you just got to deal with if you get sick,
Deal with the
if you die.
consequences
Yeah,
that
you could come to work.
Because it's your choice.
Yeah,
it's your choice.
I feel like at the end, it will be like that, where it's just there's always gonna be people that's not vaxxed, and you just deal. If you get it and your family member dies, that's your choice.
Yeah.
But hey, you could come to work a vax or unvax, and there's no bias. I feel like it's gonna come to that, and COVID's gonna be around.
I
And,
mean-
Pfizer's making a fucking
pill.
so I guess if you get the flu symptoms, basically like fever and all that, you could take the pill. And
Pop that real quick.
so it's just gonna be like
Apparently, the pill acts as a vaccine as well, so you can take it. It also count as
Yeah, but then that could deter people from taking it too.
no
Yeah.
one's gonna take it. If you're
Yeah.
not gonna take it, you're not gonna take it. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
no one's
saying.
gonna take it, no
It's
one's gonna
just
take
it's
it.
just gonna be
It's-
a norm where it's not gonna be news where people die from COVID anymore.
Well,
That's what
I feel like I feel like that's just a society thing, right? Like in a few decades, let's say there's another like huge pandemic or new virus, right? And we never seen it before, or whatever. It's going to be the same situation. Everyone's going to be divided on the topic.
Hopefully, I won't be alive for that one.
well, my
What
stance
if it's like
is
10 years?
I know that again.
get vaccinated, people.
See,
Don't be- don't
Get the jab.
You know how a funny story? If this never happened, I would have never gotten vaccinated. I just never cared for it. If I was never okay, so the only reason I got vaccinated was because our friend, we were supposed to go to LA for her birthday, and then she was like, get vaccinated and we'll go. I'm like, all right, cool. I got vaccinated, didn't really care much, and then I was like, we got the first one, and then she was like, I don't want to go anymore, and I was like, motherfucker, dude, I already got the first one. I might as well get the second one. But like, I'm one of those persons that I don't really give a fuck. Like, if I got it, I got it. If I die, I die. Like, it's my choice.
Why didn't you stop after the first one?
Because I thought you already had to get the second one.
You don't have to.
Yeah, it just goes away.
Would you have gotten the second one if you knew?
Nah, I probably would have gotten it. I didn't
Yeah.
really. Again, I'm one of those persons like I don't care
Yeah.
if it affects my life. It's my choice that I made. But then it's like,
Yeah. What?
but
yeah.
I would have never gotten it
Yeah,
if that
yeah,
wasn't,
yeah.
if that didn't happen,
Yeah.
or if this whole like job, my job's on the line thing never happened. I probably wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah. Just
It's like the flu shot.
yeah. For me, it's just like how I see my dad, and I could relate to it in a personal experience.
Yeah, it's a little different for
they're
you.
dying to get vaccines.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess it's a lot different for you because you know
so
because you talk to
people
your
are
dad.
just like they don't know how bliss we are over here. Like
Yeah.
and
I mean, we're
And why you-
basically
why- and
like
why-
living life normally.
yeah. Why you questioning science? Like everything around here is science, man. That's why I don't understand. Like
Yeah, but that's a different issue.
Oh, not a lot of people's educated.
It's like a religious
Yeah.
science.
yeah, I'm just
view.
kind of concluding where I'm coming from and what
Get
my
vaxxed
my stance
or not,
is.
up to you, your choice.
But I just want to be over. All right, shit. I don't want to wear masks anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I hate
It's-
masks.
yeah. We can go on for that forever.
All right,
How many minutes are we on?
we at how many minutes? I don't have the phone.
That's my mask.
Oh, that's your mask. Sorry, I had to sing more.
You know what's so weird now? You know, like when you leave when you leave your house,
Huh?
it's always like check your
Conclude?
you know get your you used to be cell phone wallet keys. Now it's cell phone wallet keys mask.
Mask,
And I'm like,
yeah.
whoa, dude, that shit hella changed.
Yeah.
Like you lived like that for the longest
exactly,
time. Now it's
exactly.
just like, damn, dude, now you're getting your mask
But
everywhere.
that shouldn't be the norm. That's all I'm saying. And I can't wait till the day where I don't need this anymore.
It's true.
All right, Brandon, wrap this up.
We're only an
guys.
hour and 7 minutes in. We gotta talk about more. We gotta make this the longest episode you've ever had in your
I
life.
don't know about that.
You gotta go work out, dude.
Yeah, we gotta work out.
I'm going home. Fuck that.
Oh, you're not working out with us?
I'm in jeans.
Oh.
You can work on jeans.
Nah,
It's
my legs hurt a lot.
awful.
I'm not doing legs today.
What the fuck?
All right, guys. So we are going to end this episode. What are our main takeaways from this? I don't know if there's any takeaways because it's been pretty. It's a pretty divisive. I know we're pro-choice for.
You need a
abortion.
longer podcast episode.
Hey, sorry, we can't
Need
do
a
that
longer
today.
podcast episode? How long do you want it to be?
Apparently, we need like 2 hours at least because we didn't even get to the main shit that we need to talk about. Like, you know how like we were arguing, like you were in the car, we were arguing all the way up to like Sacramento
the
to
education thing.
Dude, we were arguing for like 2 hours at least.
No, it was
Between
like
me and Kevin, I was like, we were just talking about that shit for like at least.
We can argue about this another time.
next time we'll talk about education.
Yeah, next time we'll talk about education.
All right,
Yeah,
Brandon.
I'm gonna need my own little segment.
Okay.
All right.
No, I don't care.
So what are our main takeaways from this episode? Pro-choice for abortion, vaccine.
no.
I mean, it goes either way. It's a pretty divisive topic.
I don't think there's a takeaway this time.
Okay, there's no takeaway.
Just please have your own opinion.
Please
as
have your
well.
own opinion. Fuck it. Just do what you want. So yeah, this has been the GOONCAST.
We'll have Lexon back. He wants to talk about more.
We'll have Lexon. We'll
This
have
guy
him
wants to
for
talk about education.
another 2 hours.
That's why I was like, do you have anything you want to start with yours?
I mean,
I was like,
Because we knew this topic it's gonna take like a long time. because
Dude, no
it's,
matter
there's
what-
a lot
I
of
felt
stuff
like
to
we
talk
should
about.
just have one topic.
no matter what, I think any kind of topic would have been. I could have gone on forever.
Yeah.
I could make
True.
it gone on forever. That's the whole problem when I have to talk about something. It's just like, you want to talk about it? Like, I'll play devil's advocate for both sides, and I'll let you think about it.
And we definitely appreciate
the
you bringing up the counter
counter
argument because, like you said,
argument.
I think all of us think kind of like the same in a sense, generally. But yeah,
That's
we'll definitely have you on again. And
Nah, I'm not coming back. Fuck
man, what the fuck? I don't know about a 2-hour episode. I don't know about that.
And next
'Cause-
time we'll also
called-
have him come back for a
because
sim
people
talk.
It's
just
called the 2 hour special.
Next time we'll have
God.
him come back for a sim talk too.
Do you think? Okay, do you think that this was long enough?
I mean,
not to talk about like the topics in general, but we're kind of like
Like, if we weren't
pressed
if you guys weren't like crunched on time, would you guys have like talked about more?
we could probably could go on to the education thing. I already put out my stance on the vaccine.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
All right. We'll
We're
see
gonna-
y'all next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.